on BMC Python class. So we like we have all known that we are going to start our Python class some times back, and we are glad to inform you that the Python class is starting today, and this is going to be a 6 weeks full training, and it's going to be a detailed training on data analysis with Python. As we all know that at the bottom of the concept, we give much and we give our all to our participants. I will want to encourage every one of us to take this opportunity and give uh, and give our all to the class. So one of the problems that most people have is the commitment. To start a training is very easy, but at the point when the self-discipline is no longer there, so you drop down and the morale will come down. But if you can maintain this self-discipline and focus in that 6 weeks, it's going to pay a lot. So for this class, I'm going to quickly show us what the class entails, and what we will be learning during this period. So, so in this class, we're going to learn the basics. So for those of us who are very new to Python, we're going to start from the basics of Python, introduction to Python, and setting up your notebooks. Then we start with basic data, types, variables, and expressions. Then on the second session, we're going to look at lists, tuples, dictionaries, and the rest. Thereafter, we move into the analysis proper, where we're going to learn NumPy. Then we move to pandas, and we'll see how to do some data cleaning in Python. I remember we did a data cleaning class sometimes in January, a free session by Mr. Yusuf. So we can see how powerful Python can be in cleaning data. Then we talk about the data wrangling, which is more or less as a part of data cleaning and other things. So we have grouping, sorting, and visualizations. We're going to learn how to visualize with Python. That is with 4. And here we're going to learn the matplotlib and Seaborn. These are uh, two two tools that we use for visualization too. Then we move to statistical analysis. So we move to statistical analysis. With this, we see how to explain our data, what our data saying. Before we go into analysis, we need to understand the kind of data we have. Then we're going to learn how to use Plotly. This is another tool. This is another dictionary again in Python. Then we move into the real world project. We're going to learn introducing the API and web scrapping, then database interaction with SQL, Git and GitHub, and the rest. So as we kickstart the class, I want to encourage everyone to try as much as possible to give all our best. And this class is a 6 weeks training. As we all know, that the first week class for Python for our BMC is almost free. So we're going to give the first 2 days as a free class. And if you want to enjoy the whole class, you can just log in to seller.com/1Q Q0Q0. So with this, you can purchase this class. And you all know that we also accept part payment. So if you are going to pay in full, you select the full payment option and you're going to continue till you get to the end of it. If you are paying in part, just select instrumental payment. The part initial payment is going to be 40,000. Your initial payment is 40,000. Just select initial payment and you pay. Then when you are paying the balance, just select the balance payment and pay. So all payments are to go through seller during this period. So thank you for your time. Now I'm going to introduce our trainer. It's no other person than Mr. Yusuf Adepoju. I think it's known to most of us, those of us who have attended perhaps our data analytics class or our free session. We have known Mr. Yusuf, and he's going to start the class and take us through what it takes to be a super analyst using Python as a tool. So Python is has become very important tools in the world of analysis, not in analysis, in AI, web development, and in so many areas of technology. So Python knowledge is key. So um, Mr. Yusuf, over to you. Go ahead and share your screen. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. So I welcome you all to this Python programming class. So my name is Yusuf, and I'll be guiding you through the journey into the world of Python. So whether you are completely new to coding or brushing up the basics, so you are in the right place. So this is just one of the most beginner-friendly programming language. I mean Python. It's powerful, easy to
Mr. Yusuf, you are muted. Kindly unmute. We cannot hear you. You are muted, Mr. Yusuf. Kindly unmute, please.
Hello,
Okay.
can you hear me now? Oh, you've not heard me at all?
We can hear you now.
Okay, I said in this class, I will start from the very basics. So I will start from things like variables, inputs, and simple logics, whereby we'll build on it step by step. So don't worry. If you've never written a line of code before, this is a safe space for you to learn. So if you're ready, let's go. So the place where we are going to work is on Google Colabs. So I don't know if you are all on this page. Hello,
Hello.
can anyone hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you. So you need to take us through how to get to Google Colabs and how to if you want to send the work. Okay, are you sending the workbook to me
I've sent it
or
already.
you sent to me, right? Okay, let me
Not
check it.
I've is
Group.
in the chat, yes. Not in the
Okay, I will.
WhatsApp group. I've dropped it here.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. For them. So you can go ahead. Take us through
Okay, if
what
you don't
get
know
to
how to get
labs.
your way to this Google Colab page, so you can come here and type Google Colabs. So you can come to this second one, then click on new notebook. Hello, are we all on the same page, please?
No.
Okay, let me go back. So just type in Google Colab, then search for Google Colab, then click on this second link here.
Notebook.
Is only one person practicing with me? What about RM and B?
You've not granted access for to the link you dropped. There's no access.
Okay,
Kindly grant access
okay,
to that. Make it available for all. Okay.
okay. You can fill the link.
Okay. So we have the link to the workbook in the chat box.
So can I move on now? Are we all on this page?
Okay. You can click on it.
So you click on new notebook. Then you have your new page. Mr. Kasim.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, are we on the same page now?
No, I'm trying to go to the chat to get the link you
Just
sent to the.
Sorry,
first
you
go
don't need
first
that. You
go to
don't
Google
need
Colab
that
first.
now. You
Okay.
First
don't
go to
need
the
that
collab.
now.
Go
Just
and connect to Google Colab first. Yeah.
just look at my screen, then I dropped that
Follow
one
the
for
step.
you just to use later.
Okay.
Not for now. Just look at my screen and let's practice together.
Okay.
So go to Google, then type Google Collabs, click on one of the links there, then click on new notebook, then arrive at this page. Are you there?
Okay, I think I'm there. Google Colab, and then click on notebook.
Hello, Mr. Kasim, are you there now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, that is that will be the platform where we will be working for now. So let me put it to you. Like what can you say about Python programming language? What did you know about it before? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm asking, sir.
Yeah, it's a coding language, high level language that they use to write a programming. And it's what they used to feed into the machine that machine can easily understand.
Okay. Python is a programming language like JavaScript, all other programming language, JavaScript, C Sharp, Ruby, and the likes. So, why are we using Python for what? For data science, for data analysis. So, why Python for data analysis? It is very easy to use. It is very easy to use. And apart from that, it is very easy to use. It supports a lot of libraries that we use for data analysis. So most of the libraries that we use in data analytics, they are built upon what? Upon Python. So with all this, it makes Python a very suitable programming language for us. So Python is a high-level interpreted programming language known for its simplicity, readability, and versatility. So it is widely used in various domains. So you can read all this up. Let me go to the. So okay, we've set up our. You already have your what? Your Jupyter notebook. So with this, I don't have Python syntax here, but let me mention it here. So can you type this in your cell? So this is cell. What you have here is what we call cell, where you will be typing your what? Your code. So can you type this in your cell? So with this, I will use this to explain what Python syntax is. What Python syntax is. So Python syntax is the already laid down rules, the guides that we use in writing our code. The lay down rules in writing our code. So that is what syntax is. So if you follow it, you have the correct code and everything will work as what as intended. So if you don't follow it, you run into error. So can you type that print hello? So in any programming language, this is the first thing they use to print out just to check if the installation is correct. So have you typed it? Hello, please, let's make it interactive, please. Have you typed it?
Yes. Thank you.
And if click on this,
The play sign.
yes.
Yes. Okay.
So what do you have? Error?
Okay.
Mr. Kayode, you are welcome. Are you also practicing with us?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you typed this?
I'm about to type it now. I'm just entering to the page now. Thank you.
Okay. So I'm using this to explain what Python syntax is. So what syntax is? Syntax is just the already laid down rules or guide for us to follow. So if you don't follow it, you will run into error. So whenever you are typing anything in Python that is string, that is text, so you wrap it with quotes. You wrap it with what? With quotes. This hello word is inside quotes. It out and see what will happen. Hello,
Hi.
can anyone hear me, please?
Yes, we can. Oh, I can.
Okay, so I have a syntax error here because I have omitted the last quotes. So if I put in my last quote, the end quote, then the closing quote, then I run it again. Then so we have a lot of things like that we have to follow. So in our as we move forward, we will discuss it one after the other. So do we all have our hello word printed out?
Yes.
So that means we can move forward. So I want to start with the very basics. That is the data type in Python. So the data types in Python, we have the integers, the floats, the strings, the booleans. So those are the very basic data types we have in Python. So we still have more that we will look at later on. So the first one I will talk about is the integers. So what are the integers that we have? It is so simple as the normal integer we have in our mathematics, that is the whole numbers. So it is also the same here. So the integers here are just the whole number. So no longer story attached. So example here, I have 30. And I can come out here and print it. Sorry, inside my parentheses. So I have 30. But what do you notice? I don't put the opening quotes and the closing quotes. You noticed that?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes,
So
we
yeah,
do.
when I want to print my 30, I don't put the quotes because it is integer. It is integer. So when can we use integer? We can use integer when we are talking when you are dealing with something like age, number of items, quantities, and so on and so forth. You can use your integers. So we also have another data type called floats. Floats are just decimal numbers, as simple as that. So, and when can we use that? So when we are discussing about prices, weights, measurements. So those are the used cases for what? For floats. So the same thing as integers. So you don't need to put what? You don't need to put quotes when dealing with your integer and your floats. So the other one that we have now is what is a string. That is text of words, text or words. So such as the first one I have here, the the hello world, the hello world. This is text, but most time we don't call it text. Yeah, we call it string. String. So anytime you are dealing with string, you need to what to enclose it with what with these quotes, the opening quotes and the closing quotes. And if you like, you can use single quotes instead of these double quotes. But you must be consistent. If you are using opening quotes, you use opening quotes throughout. Then if you are using single quotes, you use it all through. Then if you are using double quotes, you use it all through. So it is still the same thing. So when you are dealing with strings, so you remember you use your uh quotes, and strings are what are texts. So when do we use that? So name, messages, addresses, or you are writing any words. We also have another one, which is that is yes or no. So that is what Boolean is. So for example here, I have is married, so equals to false. Is married equals to false. So this false, as you can see, it is also in form of text, but it is a keyword in Python. It is a what? It is a keyword in Python. There are some words like that it is only for Python. You don't just use it anyhow. You don't just use it for yourself. It is for Python. Only Python can use it. So this is one of them. This print is also one of them. Print, false. So what else? So as we'll encounter more, I will let you know. So I also have here variables. So in programming, we have this thing we call variable, and it is a way to store our value. So a variable is a named storage location that holds a what? A value. Variable allow you to store and manipulate data in your code. What? To store data and manipulate data in our code. So variable is just like a place in a cupboard or in a shelf whereby we can keep our things. So whenever you refer to that particular portion of the shelf, you have the value that you keep there. So in variable, we have these three characteristics: name, the value, and the data type. So for name, a variable has a unique name, which is used to reference to the stored value. So let us say we have a shelf, then partitioned into 4 spaces. So we have the space 1, the space 2. So the space 1, space 2, space 3, and 4 are the names there. So those are the unique name that we have there. So we also have value. A variable holds a value. That is what we keep in each portion of the space in the self. That is what our value is. So which can be changed. A value can be changed or updated during the execution of the code. So anything you keep in any part of the shelf, later on you can change it. So we also have data type. Variables can have different data types, such as numbers, strings, booleans, arrays, or objects. So what am I saying in essence? So we have a variable, and before you can have a variable, we must have the name and the value. Then also the data type. But in Python here, the data type is not so important for us to declare when writing our variable, when declaring our variable. So it does that for us automatically. So it determines what the data type it is. So the only thing we are left with now is what is the name and the the value. So variable variable is just what is variable allow us to store value, So for example, I have here salary equals to 50,000. So instead of me to be referring to 50,000 everywhere up and down inside my code, so I can just declare it here as salary. Then I can later on refer to this 50,000 naira as salary. So whenever I called on this salary, it is this value. It is this value that I will have. I don't know if you get me right. Hello, are we still together?
Yes.
So here I have a salary equals to what? So let me say 5,000 naira. So aside that, I have tax equals to 500 naira. So let me run this. So later on, if I need to, so if I call on this salary, if I need to print out my salary, then I will have the value that I assigned to this name salary. So if that is clear, so I can have a variable name, a variable called name. So my name. So this will be string. So this is the name, and this is the value. This is the variable name, and this is the value. But if you notice, this Sarah is string. Did you notice that? So that is why I enclose it with what? With quotes. So if I remove these quotes, so let us see what happens. So we have here name error. Name Sarah is not what? Is not defined because I need to what? Since this is string, I need to what? Treat it as string. Unlike here, when I what? I declare my salary, my variable salary, so which is integer. So Python already know that this is integer. So I don't need to what? To enclose it with quotes. The same thing for tax. So later on, since we've declared our salary and our tax here, later on I can still refer to that salary and tax. I can come here and say, okay, my salary. Then let me subtract the tax from salary. Then what will I have? So I still have my salary and tax. So this salary still refers to what is declared up here. So, and the same thing for tax. I think that is clear. So we now have rules of naming variables in Python. Rules of naming variable in Python. So you don't start your variable name with what? Okay, let me start with this. You can start with your you can start with letter or underscore. And you don't start your variable name with number, with figures. You don't do that. You don't do that. That is not allowed. So you two now, I want you to declare a variable. Declare a variable name. Then assign the value of your name to it. Hello, are you with me, please? Hello.
Yeah, we're with you.
Okay, I want you to declare a variable name, then assign the value of your name to it. And let's see what happens. Okay, we are okay, some people have joined us.
Just
Oh,
joining. Yeah, I'm yet to get
okay,
on.
Mr. Onyechikalu, are you following, please? Are you practicing with us?
I'm just joining. I'm not getting. I've not catch up. What's up? I'm yet to
Okay.
catch up.
Okay, what of Mr. Ujunwa, Mr. T, Mr. Kayode, Mr. Bayo, unknown user? Are we all practicing with us, or is it only Mr. Kasim and Kayode that is practicing with me?
I'm trying to follow up. Thank
Me
you.
too. I'm trying to follow up. I got lost somewhere.
Okay, where?
Likewise, myself. I don't know. Please, I'm just joining and I'm trying to cope. Do I need it as an accountant too? Please.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
You need it
Okay.
very well. So you need it, you need it. So you need it
Okay.
as an accountant, you will do a lot of analysis. So a lot of analysis. So Python is a tool for you. It's a tool for you. So can I have a quick recap of what I've been saying since morning? So for the benefit of those people that are just joining us, or I can move on.
I also do that while we are practicing the
Hello, sir.
the variable.
Yes, please kindly do a recap, sir, because I'm also just joining now and I'm on transit. Please, I would appreciate
While
if you can do a recap.
most of
Thank you,
us,
sir.
those of us who are here before, let's continue with the as the task that is variable that we are learning. So let's practice with that variable while it's taking the newcomers through the process again, so that we can have the right question in the class. Thank you.
Okay. So those of us practicing with us before, so you can declare just declare the variable your name, also after name, what else? Just age. What else can we still check? So what else can I still just declare like 4 variables for me? Let me see. So I'm going back. So I mentioned here that okay, the first thing in Python is syntax. So I've skipped that in my note, but I will mention it as we go on. So the first thing in Python is what is syntax. So and that is the already laid down rules for us to follow. So the first thing we observed here is our quotation. So the first syntax rule we observed here is our quotation, whereby type I type my hello word inside quotation, single quotation, of course. I can also use double quotation if I like. I can use double quotation if I like, but the thing is you must just be consistent. If you are using single quotation, use it all through. So, and if you are using double quotation, use it throughout. Don't go and use single quotation as the opening quote, then double quotation as the closing quote. So you will have syntax error. So aside that, hello.
Yeah, I think they want to hear where you start from Google Colab. They first have the Google Colab to be undertaking this.
Okay. I just come to my browser here, then type Google Colabs. Just type this Google Colab. This is just an online form of all these coding software. So this is just online fashion, majorly for data analysis and data science. So you just come to one of these link with this Google Colab, click on it, then you see new notebook. Then click on new notebook. Then you will have this page shown to you. I think we are good by that. Hello, anyone following me? I can't hear anyone again.
Yeah, we're good to go. Thank you.
Okay. So the next thing I mentioned, is also the data type that we have in Python. So the data type that we have in Python, we have the integers. That's the normal integers in our mathematics. We have the floats numbers, and those are the decimals. But we don't call them decimal numbers, yeah. So we call them floats, yeah. So whenever we mention floats, so we are talking about decimal numbers. So we also have strings, that is texts or words. So and here we don't refer to them as text or words, we call them strings. I don't know if you get that. So we also have booleans, bool. So those are true and false, true or false, and that is the only thing that boolean entails. Is either true or what or false. So later on I move on to what? I move on to variables. So I said variable is a name storage location that holds value. So variable allows you to store and manipulate data in your what? In your code. In short, variable allow us to what? To assign a value to a particular name. Later on, we use that name to what? To reference to that value. So that is just what variable is all about in short. And we have three major players in what? In variable. So we have the name, value, and what and the data type. So I said Python already know what, if you just type or declare anything as a variable, Python already know what data type it is. But in some other programming language, if you want to declare a variable, you have to write the name, the value, then the data type of that value. But yeah, Python already knows what the data type is. So you are only left with the name and the value. So I came here to the other time to what? To declare a variable. So let me declare a variable name. This is the variable name. So I want to assign. Now, if I'm assigning a what? An integer. So I don't need to what? To put in the what? The quotes. I don't need. But if it is string, it is very much important for me to what? To observe the rule of syntax. It is very much important for me. So with this, I will not have error. So too many sessions managed. Let me move back to where I am coming from. Just cancel this for me. So let me come and clear my mess here. So I have a name. So age. As you can see, I still don't have error. So can I still declare? Let me declare weight. Am I right like that? Is it GTH or GHT? Okay. 29.5. So what else? So everything is perfect. So is married. So this is married. What should I put there? Hello.
Okay. False.
And it belongs to what? The Booleans data type. And when you want to write your false, please note true or false here. That is Python keyword is what is in capital letter. That is it starts with capital letter. So false here starts with what? Capital letter. So if you go and write this one with small letter, this is not for Boolean and it is not part of Python keyword. So, but why will you do that to yourself when you have a lot of words that you can use instead? So instead of you go and be declaring a variable or using FALSE, that is the one with small letter f. So that will later cause confusion later on. So just let us go with what? With this. So if I click on run, so I don't have any error. So my first variable here is what? Is string. My first variable is string. So the second variable is what? Is my second variable is what? Can you please help me out?
Integer.
So the third one, which is weight, is what?
And a float, right?
Yes. So and the last one is what? Is Boolean. So I think we are good by that. We all know the data type, the basic data type in Python, and how to declare a variable. Up to this level, are we all good? Hello? Are we practicing this thing at
Hello,
all?
sir. We are following.
Or so do you have anything do you have any error in declaring your own variable? Hello.
Thank you so much. Please, I just have a question, and it's regarding to the name. I noticed that name Sarah or Sarah is showing in red color. So I don't know if there's an error or something, or that's how it's normally written.
Your own is showing in red. Hope it is not underlined.
No, I'm on transit, so I'm just following and taking notes. So I will practice it when I get home.
Okay. So this is how string is. If you notice, this is a string. So this is how string is. So if you have it underlined like this, there is problem. So in anything you are doing that, if it's underlined, underline it like this for you, just know there is what? There is problem. But if it doesn't underline it like this, then you click on run, then you don't have any thing except if you want to print out. So let me come here and print is in small letter. So let me come here and print name. So that is when I can have only the output name. So when you are declaring variable, so if you are typing if what you are dealing with is in strings, in string format, so you will definitely have it like this. So if it is in number format, you will have it like this. Though it depends on the editor, the code editor you are using, but this is how it is on Google Colabs. This is how it is on Google Colabs. So
Hello,
Mr.
sir. I want to quickly ask a question before we proceed, and that is for code editor, which is a VSC. So VSC and this Google Colab, can we say they are the same thing?
No, they are not the same. This Google Colab is easy to use. It's an online version. So you don't need to do any installation. They've installed Python. They've installed a lot of libraries for you, and majorly data analysis library, data science library. So that is it is so easy for me as a data analyst to just come here without any installation, just upload my data, read my data, then continue my analysis without any installation. But if you want to do that on VSC or any other code editor, you will have to install Python, install the libraries, the Python libraries that you want to, the libraries built on Python that you want to work on. You see that Pandas, NumPy, or any other the visualization libraries, you'll have to install that. So you might have installation error, you might not have. So that is just it's VS Code is offline version.
Right, thank you so much, sir. I think I now understand clearly
This
now.
is online. So and this is owned by Google. Okay, can I move on?
Yes.
Mr. Kasim and Mr. Bayo.
Yes.
I think okay, Mr. Kayode too. I think those are the okay. Can anyone declare a variable name and start with number and tell me what happens?
The error.
You have error?
Variable names to start with number.
Yes.
Okay, like
and tell us what the consequence is.
Okay, just underline it. I use it on the third room, but it's underlined.
So once it is underlined, if you run it, you will have error.
Yeah.
So moving on, you can, when naming your variables, you can only use only letters, numbers, and underscores. But take note, don't put these numbers. Don't let it start with this number. It can be in between. It can end, but don't let it start with what? With number. I hope you've
seen that.
So again, you don't use space if you are like joining two words together. Like if you're having like two words together, two strings together, you combine it with what? With underscore. You combine it with what? With underscore. and that is what we called snake case. Snake case. That is combining if you have 3 words, just if you want to use 4, just combine with what? With underscore. Don't use space. If you use space, like this, definitely you are going to have error. First name. So this is not what's acceptable. So Python is also what? Case sensitive. Please let us take note of that. Python is what? Is case sensitive. So if I declare a name like this, so if I come down here and still declare another name like this, they are not the same. Okay, don't let me declare another one. Just let me print out the first one I've declared and let us see. So when I make an attempt to print this variable name that I've declared, so I will definitely have my answer to be name, but let us try this. Let me change this to capital letter and let us see. So already underlined. So then this is not what? It's not defined. So this is definitely different from this. I hope you understand. So Python is case sensitive. Capital letter A is quite different from what? Small letter A. They are not the same thing. So, and then don't use Python keywords. So we have a lot of keywords that have been mentioned, like this print. It is a keyword. You don't just declare your variable, then name it print. This is not a small letter. This is not acceptable. So using true, using false, they are all what? They are all Python keywords. I think we have almost 20 something of that you don't just bag into and use just anyhow. So use name user h instead of just using x or data 123. So when you are naming, so when you are declaring your variable, declare it with something with name that is like explanatory enough. So declare it with name that is explanatory enough. So let me come back to this what I have here. Let me say I'm working on Sarah profile. So everything is still good up to this place. So profile. Then I come here, instead of age, I just use X. Yeah, where I have weight, I use Y. So, and everything will still work perfectly for me since the X and Y doesn't violate the rule of naming variables. So everything is good. But later on, like 3 months later, when I come back, so when I come back to check my work, so that is when I'm having problem. Like, okay, this X, what is it for? This Y, what is it for? Or let's say someone is going through my code, then you can see yes name. Yes, this is the name of that person. Then this X, what is it for? This Y, what is it for? You can see it is not explanatory enough. So when somebody else is going through your code, it will definitely not know what this is for. Even you yourself, when you come back to your code after a while, so you got lost. So that is why you need to declare your variable with name that is what? That is like explanatory enough. I think we are good up to this moment.
Yes.
If we are good up to this moment, okay, before I move on, so
hello, sir. Sorry, sir. Please, before we proceed, I think I missed a part. That is where you wrote Ash profile. So is that the profile name or the file name or what? I didn't get that.
yes, that is what I'm coming back to. So all what I've been discussing, it is still part of Python syntax. You know, I mentioned this quotation of a thing. Then all these rules of naming variable is also part of Python syntax, the rules that you must follow. Then another thing is this. So this thing I've written here is called commentary in Python, just comments. So it doesn't run with our code. Just there, whenever you put hash in front of anything like this, it will not run with part of your code. It is just like comment. It is just comment for anyone that just bag into your code to know what we are really doing here. I think that is clear. So this is just commenting. Is that clear, please? Hello.
Yes.
So here is another example where I have my salary and tax subtracted from each other here, where I have net salary. So I have this as just comment that the answer will be what 4,300. This is just comment. It will not be part of this code. So that is just what commenting is. So also part of syntax. So moving on to basic maths operators in Python. Basic maths operators are in Python. So they are just like the normal mathematics operators. So we don't have to just waste our time on this. So so the new thing here is just what we've discussed before. That is the variable name, which is item count. Then the value of that variable, which is 4, which is assigned to it. Another variable name, which is item price, the value which is assigned to it. So later on, I don't call on 3.5 or 4 again. I call on the variable name. So the variable name will then what? We then tap into the values assigned to what? To each other. So I'm multiplying these two variables together, these two values together. Then I'm assigning it to another word, to another variable name. I think that is clear. I'm assigning the value of 4 multiplied by 3.5 to another variable name, which is total cost. Which is total cost. Then I'm printing out my what? My value. I think that is clear. So I also have here type conversion. Type conversion. I can convert from one type to another if I like. I can convert from one type to another if I like. So let us see. I have a value here. I have a value here. So print. So this is an integer. So this is an integer. So let us do this. So if you want to check the data type that you are currently in, the data type that your value is currently in, so you use this function type. Then the value of that, the name of that variable that you want to check the data type inside the parentheses. So when I click on run, I have my what? My integer value. Okay, I have my integer data type, sorry. So this is integer data type. So let me also check for another thing. I can check for my x. You know, I've already declared my x at the top. So I can come here and do type x. And let's see what happens. Oh, my type x is what? It's still integer. Let me check for y. So that is float. So if you want to check for any data type, this is how to what? How to check for data type. This is how to check for data type. So another thing you can do is to convert from one value to another. I want to convert my y. Can anyone remind me the value of my y? Can anyone remind me the value of my y if you are following? Can anyone remind me the value of my y?
19.5.
So the value of my y is
19.5.
19.5 that I've already declared here. Thank you very much. So if I click on y like this, if I click on it like this, I have 19. I've scraped off the decimal part of this number. I don't know if you got this. I've scraped off the decimal part of this number by putting integer value. By putting integer in front of what? In front of this value that I know that it is what? It is float. Then I have what? I have it back as integer. I've converted from what? From float to what? To integer. I've converted from what? From float to integer. Is that clear, please? So
Yeah.
Yes.
I can also move from you see this is integer, right? So let me wrap this with quotes. Then you see here, okay, let me copy it so we can compare. Let it be under this. So the first one is not with so let me run the first one. I have integer. The second one, I have string. And it is still the same 30. So the first time I have integer, the second time I have string. And it is still the same 30. So because I've wrapped this inside quotes, like like it is string. So that is why it is taking this as what? As string. It is taking this as what? As string. So I can come back here then change this to what? To integer again. If I want to change this to integer, what will I do? Just put integer in front. Just put what? Integer in front. So let me run this again. Integer. You know, at first, initially, this is what is in string format. But me putting this integer in front of it, when I want to check the type, I've converted it to what? I've converted it to what? To integer back from string. Is that clear, please?
Yeah.
So can we all try this? Can we all try this? Declare a variable, then check what data type is, then try to convert from one variable to another. So all these things that we've been doing since morning, so all these things that we've been going through, these are just the simple things that we will combine together to write a word, to write a perfect and working code. These are just the things that we will need when we are writing our code. So please don't let us waste time with that. Just let us declare a variable, then check the data type, move from one data type to another, then let's see what the output will be. Hello? Are we practicing that, please? Mr. Kasim, are we on it?
No, not yet.
What is the blocker? Any problem? Hello? Mr. Kayode, are we on that already? Mr. Bayo, are we practicing that? Mr. Abraham Akinloye, are we practicing that?
Sorry, sir. Like I said, I'm on transit, but I'm following. What
Okay,
I
you're
will
the one
do
on
is to
transit.
practice it when
Okay,
I get back home.
Okay. So, Mrs. Rashida and Ujungwa, what's happening at our end? Are we also practicing? They are not
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Are you done with practicing?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to do one thing for me. I want you to declare a variable. So when you declare that variable, the data type should be string. Then try to convert it to what, to integer for me. You know, with declare what, something that is in string, like this 30. Then we've changed it to what, we've converted it to string. So something like this. Something like this. Can you please try that, then convert it to what, string or float for me, and let me see the outcome.
Okay.
If it goes well. So what's the update, Mr. Kayode? Mr. Bayo, what's the update? Unknown user. Any updates from your end?
Please, can you mute, please? Who is that? Who is that? And please, mute, when muted, please. Basim, there's noise from your background.
So, Mr. Kasim, are you through with that? Mr. Kayode, Mr. Bayo,
It's showing
I don't
error.
hear from you again.
The error is value error.
Yes,
Invalid
value error, because
integer with base 10.
yes, since what you have there is what is in
Text.
like text, you can't convert that to what, to
So,
integer or float. But if you have something like this, which is integer, you can convert to what, to string, by wrapping it with quotes. So I hope you've noted that. So, Mr. Kayode, I'm still expecting from you. So if I don't hear from you, I want to move on. Are you still there? So I want to move on to the last aspect for today. Then we'll wrap it up, and we may not, if we still have much time. So we have input function. So what do we use input function for? We use it to take information. We use it to take data from the user. So let's use we use this Python to build an app, to write a code to build an app or anything. So we use input function to what, to take information from the user, as we use print function to print out to the console. We use our print function to print out. We also use this input function to receive information. So let us see how it works. Let us see how it works. So if I type here inputs, so inputs, then click on our run button. So I have this box here ready to take information from what, from the user. ready to take information from the user. But take note of this: when you are using input function, it is good towards to let everything be explanatory enough. Inside this parentheses, you type what information. You let us know what information you want to receive from us. Then you must wrap it with quotes, because our name is in what is in string format. So once I see this, I can see name. So I will know that, okay, I'm meant to what to type my name here. Unlike before that, I just have empty parentheses. I think this is clear. Hello, our active participant, Mr. Abraham Akinloye. Is that clear, please? Mr. Kasim, Mr. Bayo, Mr.
Yes.
Kayode.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, sir. Please, can you do a recap? Sorry, sir. Sorry.
Okay, I said as we use this print function to print out value, we also use input function to receive value in from the user. I don't know if you get that.
Yes, I think
So we
I get that
use
part now.
input function to retrieve value from the user. So the first thing I did was I used my input like this. Then I click on run.
Input
So,
name.
so when I click on run, so what do you expect me to put here? I don't know. So I need to make it explanatory enough. The information that I want to retrieve from you, I need to put it inside this place. So I need to put what I really need from you. So like your age. So once you've seen this, you will know that, okay, you are meant to what to enter your age inside this box. So once you see the box like this, you will know that, okay, this is for age, unlike how it is before. So when you type in the value, then you click on enter. So once you click on enter, you will have it what as this. So another thing you can do is that this value now, this value, I can save it to a variable name. I can assign a variable. I can assign it as a value to a variable name. That is, let me write it like this: age. So let me click on run. So let me put 5 here, then enter. So I've assigned this 5. The information I got from the user, which is 5, I've assigned it to what? To this variable name, age. So let me now come down here and print out my age. Print out my age. Print age. So I have what? I have 5. So I've assigned the information I got from the user. I've assigned it to what? I've assigned it to this variable name. I hope that is clear. Hello?
Yes.
Okay, if that is clear, I want to move on to another
Yes, sir. It's
thing.
clear.
So another thing that I want to move on to is different ways to use print statements. You know, this is how I've been using my print statements since we've started this class. I've been using it like this. So I want to see another way I can use
Sorry,
it.
Mr.
So
Yusuf,
yes,
I encounter an error here. I don't know. I don't really get what is happening there. I assigned a name. Okay. Okay. I think. Okay. But let me. Can I quickly share my screen?
yes, no problem, sir.
So I don't know what's causing the error there. I hope you can see it.
Not
This
yet.
the print error
Okay,
here. The
it's coming up.
print surname. Yeah. I've
Okay.
assigned this surname, input surname this, and I've put the surname. I think this is it.
Yes.
Yeah, this is done. Then I try to print the surname, but it's underlining it. Why?
Okay. It said tuple object is not callable. That is another data type. Is seeing this thing as another data type. So can you clean everything and type again?
Okay.
No, not that. Not that. That one is successful.
This one, right?
So yes, this place where you are printing, or you move to another cell entirely. So you can before printing that, okay, just print that.
It's in
Okay,
the
if
same area.
just clean the surname, then type just not that one, the surname inside the print statement.
Okay.
Just clean it. Open and closing quotes, then type hello inside. So let's see what's really happening. That will give us error because we don't wrap it with quotes.
And the course, yeah.
Tuple object is that is it O or L? Is it O or is 0?
It's O. Okay.
So run it again. So restart that page.
This page, right?
Yes. Just click on this rerun.
That is it.
No, at the side of the at this address bar, just reload the page.
Okay.
So run it again and let's see. So delete that cell already. Delete that entire cell then. And we've been using print function before, and it's
Yes.
working.
Yes.
So your quotes. Okay, run now. Beautiful. So seeing that thing as what as a tuple, which is another data type. So can you come to this can you where you've used print statement before, can you go back and run it again? Beautiful. So
Okay.
this cell phone call, and it has worked before.
Yeah.
Yeah, tuple, beautiful. Please kindly leave this page and open another page.
Okay. Thank you. Can go ahead.
Leave
Let me try that
this
page.
page and open another page.
Okay. You can go ahead. Continue.
Okay, sir. It seems that page doesn't want to work for you again.
Okay.
So okay, where are we? Where we are? So I want to use another format to print. So let me say I want to say my age is 5 years old. So how can I do that? So we want to check different ways of printing. But when we want to print something, okay, what is the difference between this and this? Is there any difference between this print age? Is there any difference between this, what I've done in this cell, and here? What can you say about the two? Let me copy it here so it can follow each other. So what can you say about
Hello?
this cell 38 and cell 39?
Sorry, sir. Hello, sir. Sorry, I'm not seeing your screen. Could it be network or something? I'm not seeing your screen currently.
Okay, let me check.
So kindly share your screen. Yeah. You know I've taken over.
Okay. Can you see my screen back?
Oh, yes. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What's happening between in this cell 38 and this cell 40, whereby I printed out age, then I have one value to be 5, I have another thing to be age as my output. So what can you say about that? I don't know if you've noticed anything. What's your observation on that, please? Hello, I can't hear anyone, or should I start calling names? What's your observation? One place I have. Hello, can you still hear me, please? Can you still hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you now.
But I can't hear you talking now. I ask a question.
Well, for me, the difference is that we have quotes attached to age in one, while we don't have quotes, that single quote attached to it. So that's why for one we are having 5 as result, while the second one we are having age as a result.
Okay, one more thing before you go. That place where we have our quotes, what is that indicating? And that place we don't have quotes, what is that one indicating to? Hello?
Well,
The one,
I heard your question, but
the
I
one,
don't,
the
I don't
one
think
with
I know the rest of that.
the one with quote, the one with quote is a string that we are saying, okay, print this, just print the age
Yes.
in quote. But the other one, the age,
Yes.
is the name we have assigned a name to that input, and we are telling it to print the age that has been assigned
Yes.
to an input.
Beautiful. I hope you noticed that.
Okay,
Hello?
Yes.
the
Yes.
challenge I have has been restored. Can I quickly tell
Okay.
the Google observer? I only put, it said I should put del print, del print. So after I run that, every other code started running. All those printing started running. Del print, del print. That's the solution I use. Then every other code started printing. Okay, just for
Okay,
everybody's
I think
awareness too.
that is a like personalized problem with your setup, because it
Yeah,
is not like it's not general.
yeah, I know.
It's not
Okay,
general.
go ahead.
So if anyone encounter such a problem, so that is the way out. So Mr. Kasim, Mr. Bayo, Mr. Kayode, I hope you've noticed that one is in string format
Yes.
and the other one is a variable name. So when you print both, the one that is variable name will give you the result of the value assigned to that variable, which is the value that you received. You received from what? From your user here. And the other one, which is string, you are just printing out the string, no value, no string attached. I hope that is clear. So if you print out
Yes.
two things, so if that is clear, so let me move on. So what so back to this cell 38, I want to type my age is, and how can I achieve that? My age is, so this will be the value of my age. So I want to use one string, then another one as variable. So the age here, this small age is what? Is string. Is string. Then this one here is what? Is value. Is that clear, please? So if I want to combine both together, I can easily use plus. You can see I have one small line here indicating that what I'm doing is not right. So let me add this plus. So, and let's see what our output will be. So I have my age is 5, but everything is like jam-packed together. So what can I do to it to have it like clearly formatted? What can I do? Any suggestion? Hello? So I need to put a space behind this my what? My IS. So that space will be the space between this our is and what and 5. So let me, so it is formatted properly now. So this is one way of what? Of printing thing out. If you want to print out, then your text, your string value, and after your string value, your variable value, you just combine both with what? With plus. Is that clear, please? So let me copy this, then look into another method. So another method that I want to use is where I will use comma instead of this plus. So I will use comma instead of this plus. So let's see what the output will be. So instead of this plus, I separated my string part with what? My string part with comma, then the h, which is the variable part, standing on its own too. So that is another way to what? To print. But the best method, so the best method, so it may be a little bit cumbersome, but it is not as it is very simple. It is the one I will recommend for you. It is the one I will recommend for you. So it will from the drama of syntax error, because if you forgot this thing, if you've omitted this comma, then it will be syntax error. So you can be combining like you can be printing like 4 or 5 things, combine it together. So to save yourself from this drama of syntax error, so this is the best method for you. Just come with this f string. You have this f at the beginning of your string. You have this f at the beginning of your string. So let me clean everything. You have this f at the beginning of your string. Then you have everything that you want to print inside the quote. Everything that you want to print inside the quote as this. My age is. Now that I want to pass the value, I will pass the value like this. The value, the variable name will be inside what? Inside the curly braces. So this will save you from the drama of comma plus when you are printing a lot of things. So I have here what my age is. Then the variable name that I want to print is what? Is in these formats inside the curly braces. So then you click on print. So then you have your what? So if you don't have this age declared before, you will definitely have error. And what will be the nature of error that you have? So let me put another thing. So we don't have year declared before. Let me type year. So let me run it. So I have year is not defined. So can you please practice that? So a minute, please. Are we done, please?
Yeah, from my end.
Okay. Mr. Kasim, can we move on? Mr. Bayo, Mr.
Yes, sir.
Kayode, you've practiced all the 3 methods and it works for you.
40 lists or 60.
You've practiced all the 3 methods and it works for you. You don't have any
Yes.
error.
No error.
Okay.
100.
So
Is that the last right?
I want to move on.
Please, can you mute? Somebody's negotiating there, down there. Come on. I mute Mr. Abraham. Is it Mr. Abraham or who?
So moving on, you can see here I have name error. Name error. So if you are calling on something that you've not, a variable that you've not declared before, you will definitely have error. This is year, and I don't have year declared anywhere in this code. I don't have year declared anywhere in this code. So that is why I'm having name error. If you notice before I typed age here before, and it is small a. It started with small a. If you notice that the age that we use small a for is the one here, which is 30. So if you can still remember, I have 30 here as my output, not 5 that we are using of recent. So that is another thing to buttress the point that Python is very, very case sensitive. Capital letter A is not the same thing as small letter a. So that is that about name error. So whenever you have name error, you know that you are calling on someone you've not named a name. So if you not name anyone Sarah, then you are calling Sarah. So you are just shouting, no one will answer you. So this is a name error for you. So syntax error. So this is when you are violating the syntax rule of Python. So every time you are violating the syntax rule of Python, you will have what? You will have a syntax error. Then it is from that error that you will know the solution to your problem. It is from that error that you will know the solution to your problem. So if you check this cell 40, which is name error, right? You can see name error. You can see that line 1 prints my age. That particular line where that error occurred. So, and we can see below name error, name year is not defined. So once you see this, you know that, okay, you've not defined what this year is before. Then you are using it. So that is name error for you. So moving on to syntax error, you can see invalid syntax. So this is telling you that perhaps you forgot a comma somewhere. So go and check back. Then where you can see this is the place. Then I've inserted back my comma. Then I have everything in place as expected. I hope that is clear to us. Hello, is that clear to us, please?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So if that is clear to us, so can we quickly practice this? Can we quickly practice this? Can you quickly
Hello, sir.
practice this?
Hello, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Sir, for the
Since
purpose
morning.
of some of us that are on transit. Hello, sir. Can you hear
Okay,
me,
you're
sir?
also on transit. Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. For the purpose of some of us,
I can't
is
hear
it
you
possible for you
again.
to drop the link to the video? Okay, you can't hear me again. I said for the purpose
Okay.
Yes,
of
I
Okay.
those that are
can
on
hear you
transit,
now. I
is it
can hear
possible
you
for you
now.
to drop the video?
Okay. Yes.
To drop the
Yes,
video so that we
yes,
can watch
yes,
and do ads at our leisure time too. Though we'll follow the
yes,
audio, but we would like to do and practice as well.
You will.
yes. The link to the video and the workbook, these notes will be dropped for you.
Oh, thank you so much, sir.
Okay, Mr. Kasim. So can you
Yes, sir.
are you the only one? Are you the only one that is practicing with us? So if you are practicing with us, you can try this out then and let us see if you have any error. You can try that as
Okay.
a class user. So enter the name, the age, the height, then ask children, then your user will give you the information, then you will print out that information to what? To the you will print that information to us. So the user will see the information. So I will be your user. You will be the one that programmed this. So when you are done, you will share your screen. Then I will give you my details. Then we can see if your code works perfectly. Is that clear, please? Who is also practicing with us? Who is also practicing with us, or should I start calling names? Okay, Mr. Abraham and Mrs. Rashida, they are on transit. So, Ujungwa, Mr. Kayode,
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Bayo,
Yes,
Mr.
sir. On
Kasim.
transit.
Okay, no problem. Unknown user, and this Ujungwa, are you a male or female? Is it Mr. Ujungwa or Mrs. Ujungwa? Mr. Kasim, are you on it already? We can't hear from you. Mr. Bayo, Mr. Kayode, are you still with us? Hello?
I think they are on it.
Okay. So when you are done, you will share your screen with us. Then we will give you our details. Then you will print it out for us. So
Okay. Has everybody completed it? Has everybody completed his own task? Hello, Mr. Kazim. Are you done, Madam Rashida? Okay. I think I'm done with mine.
Sir,
Let me
I'm
share.
on transit, sir.
Okay, let me share my screen. I think I'm done with my own. Let's run it together. And wait for
On
Mr.
transit.
Yusuf.
Sir.
Okay, no problem. Wait for Mr. Yusuf to join us. So let me quickly run. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Okay, so I'm running this. I'm running my own now. So we have input. Say, enter your age and your height in meters. So do you have this? True. I think this is what I have. While we're waiting for Mr. Yusuf. Has anybody that try? Can somebody else share his own screen too? And let's do it. Let's print it together and see. So in the absence of that, I think we've got it of so once again, I want to thank everybody for making this class a success. And don't forget, we continue the class tomorrow. We're going to continue the class by 2 p.m. tomorrow. Oh, sorry, it's 4 p.m. tomorrow. So let's make it a time, 4 p.m. And let's practice this ahead of tomorrow's class. Don't forget I'm going to reshare the link. Let me go back to the chat box and the workbook that Mr. Yusuf used for today's class. I'm going to drop it again here. So this is the workbook. Let me share it. So, and to restore that, where is it again? So this is the workbook we use to this class. And to load that, you just go to File and upload notebooks, or you open notebook. So you open, then you upload, then you go and select where you have it you download it, then you go and select it from your browser, and that will open for you. So that is how to restore it back into your Google Colab. So thank you very much for making this class a success. We meet tomorrow in the next class. Thank you very much. Do have a great day.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. And you too, ma.
Okay, thank you.